EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present this first step on the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From La Quinta, California and PGA West, it's the opening round of the first tournament of the new year, the American Express. Well, it's been a long off season. Everyone here looking to get their new year off on the right foot. What better place to do it than right here in La Quinta as we see what's going on here in round one. We've got a tie at the top at 6 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer will begin already 6 shots off the pace. Frank, this is our golfer's first ever tournament as a professional on the PGA Tour. Now, you played a number of years on the European Tour before coming stateside, but take me back. What do you remember about your professional debut?
It's huge, Rich. I can remember it like yesterday. I was 19, and just how nervous you get. I was lucky enough that I had some friends that were professional golfers, and they took me aside, and they said, listen, you got 2 arms, you got 2 legs. You're just like everybody else in the field. Don't give in to them. But the nerves, too, you know, you feel like you're in somebody else's body, but they said the other bit of advice I got, nerves mean you care. So don't ever want to play without them. So great advice too. And this is a moment that they will always remember. Your debut on the PGA Tour.
This one has a chance to be close.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6-7 feet in there. But that is an excellent approach shot.
Oh, well, I gotta hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at level par. You know, Frank, this is a great setting for kicking off the new season. This Palm Springs area weather is almost ideal every single year. It's kind of like golf in a dome. So what's the secret to being successful on desert courses like this? Because we've seen some really low scores through the years.
Rich, you nailed it. Dome-like conditions means everybody's going to go low. You're not really worrying about cross breezes. Plus, add that in that it's a relatively flat track. That means there's no elevation changes really to consider. Green's also relatively flat, so get that ball on the putting surface. Greens aren't overly quick, but really anything inside 20 feet, you're going to have a good look at it. And don't keep looking at that leaderboard, because if you think you're going to make birdies, everybody else is doing the same thing. Pedal to the metal.
So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. A dead-on look here for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. Par 4/3's a good one at 471 yards. Ideal spot is the right side of this fairway. That way you keep it away from that large fairway bunker on the left. Good drive, and you'll have a chance to make a good score here. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, he's looking at 116 yards to the front of this green. 137 is the number you'll need to get it all the way to the flag. Pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
18 feet from the bottom of the cup.
Nicely done. He's looking good early. That's birdies at 2 and 3. This is a good par 3, and it's the first one of the day, the 192-yard fourth. You can see the trouble is that large bunker on the right side, and I think obviously you would rather be long than short here. Boy, that one did not want to slow down at all, and it winds up running right through the green. That one just going to sneak on by. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And he'll drop back now to 1 under par. Up next, the 535-yard par 5 fifth they call double trouble. 314 yards to carry the water on the left. That's a big poke. So if you're feeling optimistic, give it a run. That's going to be okay. Didn't want to try to go over the pond, so a safe play to the right and a good tee shot here at 5. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. Had the distance right, just a tad offline. How about the chances for getting it up and down from that spot?
Well, it's not in that thick stuff, Rich, so that's advantage number 1. Really, the lie's pretty good. I think it's a standard pitch.
Nine feet left here for birdie. Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. This is a monster par 3, this 6th hole, at 255 yards. On top of it, you're looking at water on the right. The good news is, if that's just a little too much for you to take on, there is a bailout area on the left if you'd rather play it safe. And that is not the spot to be. Oh, yeah, this is a big green and a long hole, so it is not easy to get one close. That is a great shot here at 6. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll stay at 2 under. Par 4 7th is only 346 yards, but there is trouble down the right side with the water, so you need to be straight here, and it might be a good idea to pull out the fairway wood or even a long iron just to keep it in play, give yourself a chance at making birdie.
Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay.
Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Ah, yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. This is one where you can just air it out, as they like to say on tour, let the big dog eat here. Par 5/8 is 559 yards. There is no water like we had on the 3 previous holes. Lots of sand here. But this one, tee it high, let it fly, and go chase it. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Okay, pretty good shot right there. Didn't quite release all the way out after landing in the fairway, but still, chance for an up and down birdie at this par 5. Eight feet now for birdie. Yes, getting hot here just before the turn. That's birdies now at 7 and 8. Wrapping up the front 9 here at PGA West with a 452-yard par 4 ninth hole. You can plainly see where you don't want to hit it. That's in that water down the right side. So paramount to be on the left. If you put that ball where you're supposed to, you have a good chance to finish this front 9 with a birdie. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
We're looking at 123 yards to the flag. Pin, front right. It's a sneaky one.
This could be a good one.
Oh, he's come out of the gates today beautifully, and there is another chance.
He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. That will be a 31 on the front side, 5 under par. Starting the backside with a 416-yard par 4-10. Favor the right side to avoid the water, which is once again a factor. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. A pretty ideal wedge distance here, 95 yards for his second. Didn't get it all the way there, but I think he'll be able to finish that off and walk to the next tee in pretty good shape, Frank.
You're not going to get a prize for being a hero, but no damage done.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at 5 under. Well, here it is, the longest hole on the golf course. The par 5 11th is 617 yards. You need to bash that tee ball and get all of that second shot. Who knows, maybe you can get home in 2. This one is all you can handle. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. That is a really good shot on him, 2 on this par 5, but the work's not done yet.
I'm a tough taskmaster. If he makes the putt, or at least gets down in 2, then I'm going to congratulate him on this hole.
Now this for another birdie. Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And he moves to within a shot of the lead at 6 under now for the tournament. Up next, the number 18 handicap hole at PGA West. 363-yard par 4 12. Left side of the fairway is well guarded by bunkers, so the right side is ideal. No issues here. That is into the fairway. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second to this par 4. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Oh, that'll bring a wry smile. A very good putt there to save his par. And he'll remain at 6 under par. Quite a par 3 here, the 13th at 214 yards. There's water left, not much bailout on the right. That's what a good par 3 is supposed to be, requiring one well-struck, accurate tee shot. Well, he was asking for it to sit down, but it would not comply, and that's going to wind up over the back.
Oh, nearly a great shot considering that lie in the rough. It just sadly comes to rest on the fringe.
Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And he'll fall back to 5 under. Once again at PGA West, we're looking at a hole that's not overly long. It'll tempt you, 389 yards. The key, keep it away from that bunker on the right side of the fairway. So you're favoring the left. If you get it where you're supposed to, then you can access the whole location. Birdie's a good possibility here. Yeah, pretty easy to run it right through this 14th fairway if you take driver, and that is on into the rough. I mean, just unable to do anything wrong right now. Another terrific shot. Easy does it there. It's a birdie at 14. As we arrive at 15 and head back toward the clubhouse, we come to the hole they call Turning Home, a 468-yard par 4, and the second hardest hole at PGA West. Have to be straight off the tee, as there are bunkers on both sides of the fairway. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
It's 132 yards to the front of the green, 140 yards to get you to the flag. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
Well, the easy part's done. It's on the green. The hard part now is a long putt coming up.
This one not for the faint of heart. Down a big slope, though it is for birdie. Oh, this one is tracking. It's on a good line. Look out. This one could be really good. Oh, yeah, why not? From downtown, that in for a birdie here at 15. We now come to the 600-yard par 5 16th. Avoid the bunker on the left side of the fairway off the tee, and beware of the massive greenside bunker on your approach. Once in there, it's a chore to get out. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Yeah, sensational shot here, on and two on the par 5, and Frank, a good look at eagle.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Rich. Two good shots into this par 5, and a chance to be more than well rewarded.
Oh, boy, the pace was perfect. It just didn't quite want to go down. But what a well-played hole. The run here, that a third consecutive birdie, and he's going to claim the top spot on the leaderboard here with 2 holes to go here in round 1. Well, you know, when a hole is nicknamed Alcatraz, it is oftentimes not the most pleasant experience. The 17th hole's only 168 yards, but we're looking at an island green, and we're looking at all sorts of trouble, and we're looking at the pressure ratcheting up late in the round. This one has your attention, and on this shot, you need to be almost perfect. A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. problems there. That's a par here at 17. This will stay a one-shot lead. We finish up our round at PGA West at the 439-yard par 4 18. Key here, avoiding the water running down the left side of the fairway. It is best to favor the right side, but you have to avoid the bunkers there as well. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Pin in the back left today as he'll stare down this second to the par 4. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Oh, would you expect anything less with the way things are going? Everything is dropping right now, even balls from off the green. Our featured golfer today, Frank, you can say definitely likes this golf course. Two-shot lead after round 1.
Some golf courses, they just appeal to you.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From sunny La Quinta, California, live second-round coverage of the opening tournament on the tour schedule, the American Express. What a great time of year to be here in La Quinta. If you come in July, expect temperatures north of 110 degrees. But now, here in January, this is perfect as we check our Day 2 leaderboard. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. He's got a two-shot advantage here to begin play. So one round in the books for our featured golfer as a professional, and it was subpar. Nota Begay III was out on the grounds following the action. And Nota, what were your takeaways from what looked to be a really solid first round?
Well, subpar meaning in the red versus below average, and I really liked what I saw. There were some nerves early in the round, but this player was able to settle down, get into their game, start to execute at a high level, and really came out with a very nice start.
So this, the second round of the American Express, our featured golfer we're following here really turned some heads in that first ever round on the PGA Tour yesterday. What'd you see?
I just saw a complete player, Rich. I know the golf course yields itself to low scores, but take that aside. When you drive the ball well, hit iron shots like that, knock a few putts in, you're going to turn a few heads. Every season, as you know, Rich, I'm always looking for a new name. Might have just found one.
This par 4 second is not long. It's only 371 yards. It's all about positioning off the tee and then on this green. You can see how undulating it is. And if you get in the wrong spot, you'll have a hard time two-putting.
Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
A birdie opportunity at 2, and Nota Begay is down there.
And players of this caliber should make this on a regular basis pretty flat with just a slight movement to the left.
That's going to scoot a foot or 2 by. That finished off for par here with the second, and this will remain a 3-shot lead. Next up, the 471-yard par 4 third, nicknamed Crescent because the green is shaped like the crescent moon. Best to hug the right side off the tee to avoid the large fairway bunker on the left. And that will do just fine. The PGA Tour season kicking off here at PGA West in La Quinta, California. And we're back at it next week. Frank will make the 2-hour drive down to La Jolla and Torrey Pines outside of San Diego for the Farmers Insurance Open. Just such a good time of year, isn't it?
Oh, it certainly is. It's just stunning. I mean, rain, hail, or shine, this is just a beautiful part of the world. If you don't like beautiful countryside and coastline, I mean, there's something wrong. This is gorgeous.
Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. We arrive now at the first par 3 of the day, the 192-yard fourth. Large bunker on the right is the only trouble to avoid. Better to be long here than short. Try to fly it all the way back there, but that'll be too much as it trundles over the back of the green. Not an easy one, 20 feet away. Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on. Just a fraction offline, or that would have gone down. He'll go ahead and finish that off. It's in for his bogey. And the lead is going to drop down to a single shot. All right, let's see what you have in the bag. Let's see what you have inside. This one is 535 yards. It's a par 5. It's nicknamed Double Trouble. You think you have 314 yards of carry? That's what it takes to clear that water. that's the place to be. That's right of the water and into the fairway here at 5. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly. Rich, a little bit of grass in between ball and grooves. There's nothing going to stop that. That's out of here.
That is a FedEx special right there, overnight air. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
No, got it out there too far. It was trying to come back, but couldn't get there. Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the 5th. And he's going to fall out of the lead and wind up a shot back. Here we are now at the 255-yard par 3 6th, one of the most intimidating holes at PGA West. Water on the right, but a big bailout area to the left if you want to play it safe. Yeah, we see this a lot here at 6. It is such a long par 3. This one doesn't stay, and it's into the rough. Oh, yeah, this is a big green and a long hole, so it is not easy to get one close. That is a great shot here at 6. Oh, that is right on the precipice of going down. I do believe it's going to stay out. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. And now he's going to fall a couple of shots off the pace. We head now to the 346-yard par 4 7th with water down the right side. Accuracy off the tee is the key. Fairway wood or a long iron might be the play here. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second. "14 feet to the hole. Ooh, good speed there. That'll lead just a couple of feet. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. Up next, the 559 yards, par 5/8, where we get a little break from the water found on the previous 3 holes, but there's plenty of sand to make up for it. Good driving hole. Let it rip.
Excellent tee shot. Now it's decision time, whether to go for this par 5 in 2 or not.
Now the approach shot here on this par 5/8. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance. Oh, it doesn't hurt to leave it short when you do that. Well done. That is a birdie from off the green. Finishing up on the front side here at PGA West with a 452-yard par 4 ninth. Water down the right, so it is best to favor the left side off the tee. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
130 yards left to the flag. It's a nice round number. Pin back right so he can take an aggressive line.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Oh, that one read perfectly. It is a birdie here at the 9th, and he'll go out in 36. It's an even par front side. It's a recurring theme here at PGA West. Avoid the water. That's down the right side. If you do that, this par 4 10th at just 416 yards offers up a good chance to make a birdie. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Should be able to spin this if he wants. 96 yards left for his second.
Shot.
Well done there. It's a birdie to kick off a back 9. And he'll get it to 1 under for the round, 10 under for the tournament. We come now to the longest hole on the course. How's this? 617 yards, par 5, 11, aptly named Eternity. It is imperative to miss the bunkers down the left-hand side. This one starting a little left off the tee. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. Okay, pretty good shot right there. Didn't quite release all the way out after landing in the fairway, but still, chance for an up and down birdie at this par 5.
Ten-foot putt left.
Oh, I thought that was going. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And he's going to remain at 10 under. According to the scorecard here at PGA West, this 12th hole at 363 yards is the easiest on the golf course. It's the 18 handicap hole. Really, the only trouble would be those bunkers down the left side. If you put it on the right side, great chance to make it 3. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second. Good soft hands. That is nicely done. Here we go. 7-footer for birdie. Let's say he should have made that. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. Look what we have here. More water. 214-yard par 3 13th offering. Little bailout right and water left. Accuracy off the tee is the key here. And I think that may have surprised him. That carried much further than he anticipated.
Now a 7-footer.
Now, that was right all the way. Okay, that's going to be finished off for his bogey. And he'll drop out of the lead and wind up a shot back. Arriving now at the 389-yard par 4 14. Bunker on the right side of the fairway, so it is best to favor the left side off the tee. That one looking a little right. Yeah, for a short hole, sometimes driver can be too much, and that one races right through this 14th fairway. Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. 9 feet remaining here for birdie. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par. 15th hole, not surprisingly, is called turning home because we're headed toward the clubhouse now. It's 468 yards of par 4, and it's the second toughest at PGA West, so this is all you want. Need to be straight off the tee. If you can get it in play and away from those bunkers on the left and right of the fairway, 4 is a good possibility, and you'd be happy to make par here. Now a second from 162. This could be a good one.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? I don't know about that, but it is a great approach shot.
This will move to his right for birdie. Wow, just a hair off target. And those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. And a little too much movement on that. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain right where he is. This is a really good par 5 here, the 16th, at 600 yards. If you're able to avoid the bunker on the left side of that fairway, you'll have a good chance to get up either on the green or near the green. What you want to avoid, obviously, is that enormous bunker up by the green. If you do end up in there, you may have a problem getting out. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Okay, I'll be pretty happy with that one on the green and two, but a long ways. Frank, he'll need to refocus immediately because that's not a guaranteed 2 putts from that distance.
Exactly, Rich. No time to celebrate right now. Grind on that first putt. Get it inside that magic circle. At least try and guarantee a birdie.
Oh, I can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. Ah, that a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par, 2 under on his round. Arriving now at Alcatraz, the famous 17th hole at PGA West. Island green, reminiscent of Sawgrass, 168-yard par 3. It is most definitely a knee knocker. Oh, that is just about perfect right there. Very well done. So what could have been there, mere inches from going into the top, but consolation prize is a tap-in birdie. Finishing up here at PGA West with a 439-yard par 4 18. Yet again, we're trying to avoid the water. That runs down the left side of the fairway. If you keep it down the right side, well, then you'll have a chance to maybe get out of here, finish up the round with a birdie 3. That is a great number on this finishing hole. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Couldn't ask for anything better. Split the fairway, and now I'll have a go at this second shot.
Well, if that's the last iron shot of the day, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity.
Okay, what a run here down the stretch. Birdies at 16, 17, and now here at 18. So will this be the week that our featured golfer claims that first ever title? Frank, it's looking promising through 36 holes.
It is, and to just make that final leap to become a winner on the PGA Tour. Well,
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the stadium course at PGA West, live coverage coming your way of round 3 of the season opening event, the American Express. You know, for many years, this was Bob Hope's tournament. He, of course, a great entertainer, and we're in for an entertaining weekend of golf. As you look at the leaderboard on this Saturday, our leader is indeed our featured golfer. It has been a textbook performance to this point. So as we continue on into the weekend here at this season opening event, the American Express at PGA West, really a surprise name at the top of the leaderboard. The pressure is about to ramp up here, but how about the performance we've seen so far? A rookie leading this tournament.
Oh, what a surprise. Yeah, Rich, you've nailed it. And this has just been an incredible display of golf. To sort of come out here with all the nerves, the expectations, and really nobody talking about you. Everybody is talking right now. And one more day away from, remember, you and I were both on the call. Sony Open, Russell Henley, when he birdied the last 5 holes to win his maiden tour start. We could see the same tomorrow.
Well, this is quite a development. I mean, it has the golf world buzzing. Our featured player not only made the cut in their first ever professional start, but they had the lead through 2 rounds. Nota Begay III has followed every single shot. 4-time winner on tour. Nota, this got to be like a dream right now.
Yes, getting over the nerves and the excitement about being on top of the leaderboard through 36 is a process, and now just have to start looking at that final 36. Things are working well for this player. They just have to continue to stick to that same strategy.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first, and the lead's going to remain 2. We come now to the 371-yard second here at PGA West. Short but demanding par 4 with bunkers down the left side and an undulating green that will challenge the best of putters. Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. Got to at least try to cozy it in that 3-foot circle. This for birdie. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. Par 4/3's a good one at 471 yards. Ideal spot is the right side of this fairway. That way you keep it away from that large fairway bunker on the left. Good drive, and you'll have a chance to make a good score here. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Beautiful look at the Santa Rosa Mountains in the background as he readies his second.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
7 feet now for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. And that'll put him at 1 under for his round and 14 under for the tournament. This is a good par 3, and it's the first one of the day, the 192-yard fourth. You can see the trouble is that large bunker on the right side. And I think obviously you would rather be long than short here. Yeah, he was wanting that one to bite, but that was destined to be long all the way. And that will be quite a challenge from there to get away with his par.
If he can make this, I'll just take it and run to the next hole.
Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And he'll remain at 14 under. Up next, the 535-yard par 5 fifth they call double trouble. 314 yards to carry the water on the left. That's a big poke. So if you're feeling optimistic, give it a run. That's going to be okay. Didn't want to try to go over the pond, so a safe play to the right and a good tee shot here at 5. Now the enticing second shot here, Frank, at the par 5 fifth.
If you're going to lay up, make sure you lay up properly. There's no sense in trying to knock it all the way down by that narrow neck. Just leave yourself a third.
Had the distance right, just a tad offline. How about the chances for getting it up and down from that spot?
Yeah, it's not in the thick stuff, Rich, so that's advantage number one. Really, the lie's pretty good. I think it's a standard pitch.
Nicely played. It's a birdie at the fifth. He moves to 15 under. This is a monster par 3, this sixth hole, at 255 yards. On top of it, you're looking at water on the right. The good news is, if that's just a little too much for you to take on, there is a bailout area on the left if you'd rather play it safe. Sometimes it's tough to get the ball to stop on a long par 3 like this, and that one hit the green and kept on going. Oh yeah, this is a big green and a long hole, so it is not easy to get one close. That is a great shot here at 6. Now, we've seen folks hang that putt out to the right. It does not move as much as you'd think, and that goes on by. That one safely in for a bogey. He's going to drop back to 14 under par. Par 4 7th is only 346 yards, but there is trouble down the right side with the water, so you need to be straight here, and it might be a good idea to pull out the fairway wood or even a long iron just to keep it in play, give yourself a chance at making birdie. Yeah, this not a terribly long hole, so precision off the tee is the key, and the iron is the right call there. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
Rich, there's one thing about good iron play. When you hit it and it comes off the club face, you know it's going to be close. More evidence there.
That one rushed in. It is a birdie here at 7. Will certainly help the cause. This is one where you can just air it out, as they like to say on tour. Let the big dog eat here. Par 5/8 is 559 yards. There is no water like we had on the 3 previous holes. Lots of sand here, but this one, tee it high, let it fly, and go chase it. You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee. Right down the middle. This only about 5 feet for birdie. Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1 to 16 under par. Wrapping up the front 9 here at PGA West with a 452-yard par 4 ninth hole. You can plainly see where you don't want to hit it. That's in that water down the right side. So paramount to be on the left. If you put that ball where you're supposed to, you have a good chance to finish this front 9 with a birdie. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Pin cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
11 feet away.
Nope. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. Starting the backside with a 416-yard par 4 10. Favor the right side to avoid the water, which is once again a factor. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really. Outside chance for birdie.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he moves to 17 under par. Well, here it is, the longest hole on the golf course. The par 5 11th is 617 yards. You need to bash that tee ball and get all of that second shot. Who knows, maybe you can get home in 2. This one is all you can handle. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Not a long putt, but a side hiller for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. A birdie here at 1. He's got it to minus 18. Up next, the number 18 handicap hole at PGA West. 363-yard par 4 12. Left side of the fairway is well guarded by bunkers, so the right side is ideal. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. 75 yards, the distance remaining here for his second to this par 4. Chance now for another birdie. Just 5 feet left. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. Quite a par 3 here, the 13th at 214 yards. There's water left, not much bailout on the right. That's what a good par 3 is supposed to be, requiring one well-struck, accurate tee shot. You know, in this game, you don't just hit the shot. You have to see the shot. And that's a really good example right there. Excellent. After a brilliant tee shot, this for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. He moves to 19 under for the tournament. Once again at PGA West, we're looking at a hole that's not overly long. It'll tempt you, 389 yards. The key, keep it away from that bunker on the right side of the fairway. So you're favoring the left. If you get it where you're supposed to, then you can access the whole location. Birdie's a good possibility here. This starting toward the right side. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Moving into this second shot here at hole number 14. And that'll do just fine. A 9-footer now for his birdie. Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14. He gets it to 20 under par. As we arrive at 15 and head back toward the clubhouse, we come to the hole they call Turning Home, a 468-yard par 4, and the second hardest hole at PGA West. Have to be straight off the tee, as there are bunkers on both sides of the fairway. turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Yes, there's 135 yards to the flag. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15, and this will remain a 3-shot lead. We now come to the 600-yard par 5 16th. Avoid the bunker on the left side of the fairway off the tee, and beware of the massive green side bunker on your approach. Once in there, it's a chore to get out. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Oh no, that is into about as deep a bunker as you're going to find on a golf course. I don't wish this shot on anyone, this from way below the green. Oh, kind of bladed that one. Got it out, but it is now in the rough.
There's always an adjustment of feel for a shot like that, because you've got to judge what it feels like when you get so much grass between club face and ball. That's why the ball doesn't come out as quick.
So he starts out, Frank, and he's probably thinking bogey, and now the unthinkable, triple bogey in play.
Yeah, it's happened so quickly too. Right now, it's a case of just for this little moment, forget everything, bear down.
So good for pace, but boy, you really would have liked that one to go down. Okay, finished off there for double bogey. They'll fall back to 18 under par. Well, you know, when a hole is nicknamed Alcatraz, it is oftentimes not the most pleasant experience. The 17th hole's only 168 yards, but we're looking at an island green, and we're looking at all sorts of trouble, and we're looking at the pressure ratcheting up late in the round. This one has your attention, and on this shot, you need to be almost perfect. Okay, center of the green. Good shot. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Got it there, but not quite on target. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he'll remain at 18 under. We finish up our round at PGA West at the 439-yard par 4 18. Key here, avoiding the water running down the left side of the fairway. It is best to favor the right side, but you have to avoid the bunkers there as well. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
He's hoping here to at least get this to tap-in range, but it is for birdie. Oh, that is a beauty, in for birdie here at the last. That will be a third straight round in the 60s. So our featured golfer likely going to be doing a little tossing and turning tonight, working with a 54-hole lead and looking for that first PGA Tour. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From sun-kissed La Quinta, California, live final round coverage of the season-opening event on the PGA Tour, the American Express. Sunday in Coachella Valley, all these golfers in search of that first title of the new season. It'll be handed out later today as we look at the leaderboard for this final round. Our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's on top by 3 as he gets set to begin play. It is, to say the least, improbable a rookie winning in their first PGA Tour event, maybe something that happens once every 5 years or so. Some notable ones of recent vintage. We've had Emiliano Grillo, Russell Henley did it in Hawaii, even Henrik Stenson. They've all gotten the job done in their first ever professional start of the PGA Tour. Nota Begay III is with us. And Nota, what's it going to take at this point for the rookie to push it through and join that list?
Well, I need to be truthful here. A rookie winning in their first year on the PGA Tour is remarkable, but going out and getting it done in your first start of your rookie season is absolutely exceptional, and they have a great chance to be able to do that here today.
So, Frank, this a big day in the life of our young golfer. We mentioned this, a first ever appearance on the PGA Tour. What were the chances, you think, of seeing that name on top of the leaderboard on a Sunday?
I'd say 5,000 to 1. I mean, you probably wouldn't even get odds. But, I mean, right now, Rich, you and I have both seen it. It was a dream at the start of the week. It is so close to a reality of actually winning in your first start. And, of course, if that happens, then the floodgates open. Sponsors, all of that. I mean, you tell me the rest. That got a fortunate bounce. It'll be just fine.
So, can he capitalize on the break here? His second from the short grass. A birdie try on the second green, and with that, we welcome four-time winner on the PGA Tour, Nota Begay.
And these are the putts you drill when you're on the putting green before the round. This should have a good chance to go in.
Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2, and he moves to 21 under par. Next up, the 471-yard par 4 third, nicknamed Crescent because the green is shaped like the crescent moon. Has to hug the right side off the tee to avoid the large fairway bunker on the left. Gonna work this up that left-hand side.
Well, that was a great tee shot, but when you're that far down there, the fairways get a little narrow. Just finished in the first cut.
This now his second from just off the fairway. That one was running so hot. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. We arrive now at the first par 3 of the day, the 192-yard fourth. Large bunker on the right is the only trouble to avoid. Better to be long here than short. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. A two-putt has to be the name of the game here. This, a long one for birdie. How about the speed here? Are you kidding? That is exceptional from that distance. That is worth a wow. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. All right, let's see what you have in the bag. Let's see what you have inside. This one is 535 yards. It's a par 5. It's nicknamed Double Trouble. You think you have 314 yards of carry? That's what it takes to clear that water. Uh-oh. And that ball not wanting to cooperate, and it is into the hazard. So, time to re-tee it and take another chance at trying to find the fairway. Okay, this one going to stay in the field of play, and even better than that, it's in the fairway. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance. That's how you salvage a hole. Things were going a little sideways, right? But boom, in the hole from off the green. And that is a welcome par. Here we are now at the 255-yard par 3-6, one of the most intimidating holes at PGA West. Water on the right, but a big bailout area to the left if you want to play it safe. And that will miss off to the left and wind up in the short grass. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll remain 4 clear of the field. We head now to the 346-yard par 4-7 with water down the right side. Accuracy off the tee is the key. Fairway wood or a long iron might be the play here. And now, problems there for our leader. That ball into the very thick stuff here off the tee.
And for a short little shot, the heavy rough certainly makes things more difficult because the rough gets between the club face and the ball. But not bad, all things considered.
Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. That means he'll get it to 22 under par. Up next, the 559-yard par 5/8, where we get a little break from the water found on the previous 3 holes, but there's plenty of sand to make up for it. Good driving hole. Let it rip. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Yeah, look out. Kind of sculled that one, and that's going to be over the green and into the rough. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay at 22 under. Finishing up on the front side here at PGA West with a 452-yard par 4 9th. Water down the right, so it is best to favor the left side off the tee. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Well, he's looking at 120 yards remaining to the flagstick. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Oh, never in doubt. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th, and he's going to go out in 32, 4 under par. It's a recurring theme here at PGA West. Avoid the water. That's down the right side. If you do that, this par 4 10th at just 416 yards offers up a good chance to make a birdie.
That had to be in the rough the whole way. One more bounce back on the fairway.
Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left.
And here at the 10th, with the iron in hand, he hits it stone cold close.
Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1. And he's closing in on what would be a 5th victory of the year. We come now to the longest hole on the course. How's this? 617 yards, par 5 11th, aptly named Eternity. It is imperative to miss the bunkers down the left-hand side. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Still better than 3 bills away as he puts forth his second to the par 5. Oh. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. Now this for another birdie.
And this is going to need a little push to get it up the slope. But other than that, I don't see a whole lot of left to right in this.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And this one close to being over as it'll remain a 5-shot cushion. According to the scorecard here at PGA West, this 12th hole at 363 yards is the easiest on the golf course. It's the 18 handicap hole. Really, the only trouble would be those bunkers down the left side. If you put it on the right side, great chance to make a 3. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. A long one coming up here for birdie. Oh, no problems at all. The pace perfect. It is in for birdie. And the lead is up to a full 6 shots on the rest of the field. Look what we have here, more water. 214-yard par 3 13th, offering little bailout right and water left. Accuracy off the tee is the key here. That ball went straight down into the heavy rough. This is a 16-footer. Nah, the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And the lead will remain 6 here in the late going. Arriving now at the 389-yard par 4 14. Bunker on the right side of the fairway, so it is best to favor the left side off the tee. This may be a touch right. And that will do just fine. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. 15th hole, not surprisingly, is called turning home because we're headed toward the clubhouse now. It's 468 yards of par 4, and it's the second toughest at PGA West. So this is all you want. Need to be straight off the tee. If you can get it in play and away from those bunkers on the left and right of the fairway, 4 is a good possibility, and you'd be happy to make par here. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
Yeah, we're looking at 132 yards to the flagstick. Pin tucked in the front left-hand portion of the green today.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
A lot of movement coming left here. This for birdie. Hit a good putt there. Maybe didn't quite break as much as he wanted it to, and it leaks by to the right. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. He'll remain at 25 under. This is a really good par 5 here, the 16th, at 600 yards. If you're able to avoid the bunker on the left side of that fairway, you'll have a good chance to get up either on the green or near the green. What you want to avoid, obviously, is that enormous bunker up by the green. If you do end up in there, you may have a problem getting out. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low. Came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop. And just ran over the back.
Well played there. A birdie here at 16. And the rest of the field squarely in the rear-view mirror now. This is up to a 5-shot lead. Arriving now at Alcatraz, the famous 17th hole at PGA West. Island green, reminiscent of Sawgrass, 168-yard par 3. It is most definitely a knee knocker. Okay, that one's dancing. Chance now for another birdie.
Ball coming downhill from the top side of the hole, but shouldn't be that much break in it.
Yes, and good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdies at 16 and 17. And that's going to move him to 27 under par. Finishing up here at PGA West with a 439-yard par 4 18. Yet again, we're trying to avoid the water. That runs down the left side of the fairway. If you keep it down the right side, well, then you'll have a chance to maybe get out of here. Finish up the round with a birdie 3. That is a great number on this finishing hole. Yes, step one out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it. Second shot now from right at 100 yards. This one has a chance to be close.
Oh, I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
Oh, boy, that is going to leave a sour taste here at the end of the round. So a bit of a letdown here at 18, but it is a par. And this will be a final round 64. Wow. Wow, what a way to start your year. It is a victory here. First time out at the American Express in La Quinta.
Well, you certainly put a lot on the card tonight, that's for sure, in the celebration. But what a great way to start the year.
So that's a wrap for all of us at EA Sports PGA Tour. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time on the road to the Masters. Now, from the home of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, Bay Hill Club and Lodge, this is EA Sports continuing coverage of PGA Tour golf. Alongside Frank Novello up in our tower at 18, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, Bay Hill, of course, will forever be Arnie's place. But it's a tough spot to play, isn't it?
It is, obviously set in the heart of Orlando, which is a home for me for nearly quarter of a century. So, I've been there many a times and had many a chat too with the late great Arnold Palmer, but he was proud of his golf course for good reason too. But if you're going to play there, I know it's there for a little bit of fun, but make sure you take enough golf balls, because when you get to those last 3 or 4 holes, you might lose a few.
Driving it straight, a big part of playing this golf course well, and that's a good start there in the fairway at the first. Now the approach here at number 1, Frank, what's he looking at?
A nice high, soft landing second shot would be ideal here. There's a little bit of a ridge in this green. Don't really want to be going long here. Those 2 bunkers, never easy coming out of those and downhill. Imagine a miss club, because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. Nope, didn't get it, didn't hit it. Nicely done. Things could have gone sideways, but that is a solid 4 here at the first. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Nah, got it out there too far. It was trying to come back, but couldn't get there. +1 in the early going. Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
He's got 141 to the hole. Have to calculate the wind coming from right to left.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Here we go. This one for birdie. This from about 10 feet.
That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's just now it's another shot.
Two over for the day. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
I dare say we're getting a little closer. It's not much better, though.
Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Yes, it's 126 yards left to the flag and the pin right at the back.
Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short.
Oh boy, far from a good shot that.
"11 feet away." So came into this hole at 2 over, but with the double, you can do the math. He's now at 4 over. And that is into the rough on the right side of this fairway, so understandably not wanting to risk it being too close to the lake. Safely back into the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result. Third shot, looking for a good one.
Well, he's overshot the green here.
Fire the caddy, Rich. Seriously. Any other club other than that one.
This will be the fourth shot now coming out of the bunker.
Ugh, so many shots just being given away on the front side, and all because of the short game.
Okay, he was just sort of flirting at 4 over par. Now he's headed the wrong way. Double bogey and all the way to 6 over for the round. And that's going to be too strong. It is into one of the 2 back bunkers around this 7th green. Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. From about 8 feet. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the 3rd shot. Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par.
Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
Second shot now from just a foot or two off the fairway.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, what, 6-7 feet in there? But that is an excellent approach shot.
It's been an eventful front nine, but this for birdie. Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
So that's in for his par, as he'll remain at +6 for his round. Frank, that wraps up another great day of golf here at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. Always enjoy it.
Yeah, it's always a great test. Win, lose, or draw, you've played the King's Golf Course.
Good. Now, from the home of the Tour Championship, EA Sports is proud to welcome you to historic East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia, for this edition of PGA Tour Golf. With Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and Frank, of course, we know East Lake as the home of the Tour Championship, but talk to me a little bit about the course itself. What kind of players typically do well here?
I actually think someone that draws the ball, Rich, has a sort of a better chance of playing well around there than someone that fades it. We've seen that really of the professionals that have played well there. A lot of the trouble's on the right-hand side, so you want the ball moving away from that. And, of course, the 2 nines themselves are a little different. 1 9 a little flatter and the other one sort of uphill and down dale. But anytime you go on where Bobby Jones really played most of his golf, you're going to one of golf's oasis.
Second shot, good look at the green.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
Two factors to consider here. First of all, braking from left to right, and it's going to be pretty quick back down this hill.
Sizable putt from 16 feet. That is so painful when you come up that short.
Why is it that putts on line come up short?
So an early setback here. That will be a 6 on this opening par 4. Okay, fortunate there. That ball hops onto the green, and he'll be left with that for his birdie. This one on the slow side as he'll try to get this one close.
Online the whole way, but never had the speed, so it didn't matter.
Well, he's not going to be real happy with that. Wow. Bit of a struggle early on at 3 over. And that is dead center right down the middle here to start the hole. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Birdie attempt at the third. Nota Begay is down there.
And a very makeable look here. Not too much undulation at all. Maybe just a slight move to the right.
That is crafty right there. A beautiful putt, and the result is a birdie. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow-through, and a good start to this hole. From an ideal location, middle of the fairway, this his second.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
18-footer. Don't be short. Just another couple of turns, Frank. The mind's got to be scrambling a bit now. It's a double bogey now, 4 over through his first 4 holes.
Nothing wrong with that one.
Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
A look here at birdie.
And this certainly would be a bonus if it goes in. You just need to make sure you get it there and give yourself a chance. Never up, never in.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Cleans that up in the hole. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. This will be a 14-foot putt here. So that's in for his par, as he'll remain 5 over for his round. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. From the fairway nota, this his second.
Looking at 149 to the hole, hole cut right in the middle.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Oh, you're kidding. This game's unfair sometimes. That luck didn't the whole way.
6 over par on the round right now.
Finally got rid of the spray can because the balls was going all over the golf course. I mean, just the little piece down the middle of the fairway, just plop it down there, just like that. That was good.
Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind. Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
"12 feet still to go." That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Okay, no problem with that one. he might have been trying to land that over the flag and spin it back, but that just carried much too far. Oh my goodness, woefully short on that putt. Yep, that's in for bogey. Good putt, but that score will fall to +8. What a thrilling afternoon of golf here at East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo saying, we're about 2 miles from the Pacific Ocean as we come to you from Riviera Country Club for this episode of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. With Frank Nobilo up here in the tower, I'm Rich Lerner, and Frank, Riviera is undoubtedly special. From the Hollywood vibe to the history that Hogan made here, there are few places that can match Riviera.
It's just a straight-out great golf course. George Thomas, the great designer, did a phenomenal job here. It's hard to criticize a single hole on this golf course, and you referenced Hogan. This is one of the many places that is called Hogan's Alley. And yet the little quirk of fate at Riviera is neither Nicklaus or Woods ever won around here.
Just a bit too much on the second shot on this par 5, but shouldn't have too much trouble getting it up and down for the birdie. Now a 7-footer. Yes, nicely done. It's in for birdie, and it's into red figures now at 1 under par. No issues here. That is into the fairway.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Oh, no, I thought that was in for sure. Just a little jag right at the end, going to leave it on the lip.
So just getting started, even par so far.
Oh, and it's a narrow fairway here at 3, but that'll be in a great spot. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay the third.
113 to the hole, pin all the way on the right. With the sand wedge, and boy, does this look good.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? I don't know about that, but it is a great approach shot.
This a shade better than 50% on the make percentage. It's for birdie. Ah, yes, very well read. To 1 under now for the day. A little too much spice on that one. That flies the green, and he'll be chipping out of the rough.
Just 37 yards to the hole.
Ten-foot putt left. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that, in for a par. Oh, and that's going to run through this fifth fairway and into the rough. The lie is not a friendly one, but still a chance to get on in two with a good shot here.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left. And that is short and into one of the more standard bunkers here at the sixth. Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass.
Well, obviously he can do better, and he's going to have to on this next putt if he wants to just get out of here with bogey, Frank.
And this one's certainly going to be, well, worth the price of admission.
Well, he came into this hole at even par, but with a double, he walks off at 2 over. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
131 all the way to the flag today, and the pin on the left portion of the green.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
This is an 11-foot putt. Just a touch firm there. That'll be about 3-4 feet coming back. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Yeah, playing for this right side fairway, and that is right where you want to be. Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
So that'll be a par. No damage done as he'll stay at +2. Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker. Need to be careful not to take much, if any, sand here, his second to this par 4.
So close. The strike wasn't too bad, just a little off line. And now, greenside bunker coming up. And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Yeah, just able to pop that one out of there, but that will only make it onto the fringe. So a good shot there, and likely going to limit the damage if he can finish that off.
Yeah, and at this point, you're just looking to make sure you don't make things any worse.
3 over for the day. Well, that about wraps things up for us here today. I'd like to thank my partner, Frank Nobilo. Enjoyed it, Frank.
Certainly did, Rich. Once again, the golf course provided more than a
EA Sports coverage of the world of golf brings us to TPC Boston in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts for this edition of PGA Tour Golf. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner, pleased to be joined by Frank Nobilo. Frank, late tee time here this evening. We should have plenty of light to get us through, but tell me what you're going to be watching for today.
Just the round developing, Rich, is the big thing. You know, you've seen how the golf course can play during the course of the day. I don't know, evening light's different too. You know, if we get a good afternoon this afternoon, that flag is just going to stick out. I think it should be tremendous.
So 9 holes is the choice here today. Let's get things started here at the par 4 first. And that is going to miss the fairway as his opening tee shot is in the rough.
It's okay, not ideal, but manageable from there.
So a missed fairway at 1, now his second.
Really, it's a waste after that tee shot. Just very average approach.
And let's bring in Nota Begay, 4-time winner on tour, on this putt for birdie.
And he may have to play a little right to left break here, just because it's a downhill putt, but it shouldn't be that much.
Oh yes, that's the right line, and it's in for a birdie. Well done. Frank, you are a high-level player. I know how you think. You make birdie to start. You want to try to ride that momentum, and maybe, who knows, it's blunted here. This tee shot ends up in the thick rough.
But you can still be a little greedy here. Knock it down the fairway, maybe get the third on, close, still start birdie.
I'll tell you what, all things considered, from the deep rough, I think you'll take that one.
Yes, exactly, Rich. The situation has dramatically improved from problem to all of a sudden possibility. And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Nope, didn't get it, didn't hit it. 15 feet away. Okay, just the one drop shot, as that's in for a bogey. And that's certainly not what you have in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green.
Golf is so much about nearlies. Just a little bit more effort on that one, it would have been close. Instead, just that awkward distance.
Yes, a very good read. Tell you what, that's a nice little bonus right there because you do not expect to make many of those for pars. And that one coming in too hot. It kicks off the fairway and right into the heavy stuff. He'll have to conjure something from this lie because that is not very good. See if he can knock it on in two. That did not work out the way he had hoped, that's for sure.
No, the only thing is at least this lie is a little better than the previous one.
I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that's finished off for a par. And that will do just fine. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. One thing's for sure, he's going to have to hit this one with some pace, traveling uphill much of the way. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
Just didn't figure that out well. It had to land that ball further up the green for it to go closer.
Whoa, slow down. Wow, way too much strength on that one. That may go all the way into the heavy stuff. And that is going to be tough in there. That is into the heavy stuff. Well, that hit the flagstick. Didn't go your way. It happens in golf, so just pick up and move on. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Well, it's on, but that's going to make things difficult from there. Surprised he's not taking driver out for this one. It's a long ways away, though it is for birdie. Come on, you can't leave it that short, can you? He has a 12-footer here. Oh, that is right on the precipice of going down, but I do believe it's going to stay out. Rough day so far, 4 over par on the round. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Never quite had enough oomph on that.
Yeah, sort of a wishy-washy stroke.
Oh, you betcha. That was tracking well right from the start. He calmly rolls that one in to save his par. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Frank, here at the 9th, what are most players trying to do?
Well, you really have to be aware of that bunker. That's about 25 yards short of the green. If you finish up there, that's one of the hardest shots in golf, the long bunker shot. So you've got to carry that, even if you want to run the ball onto this green.
Ooh, and that is going to wind up missing the target by a good margin, and that will be no bargain in there. This from 7 feet. Okay, good up and down out of the thick stuff, and that is in for par. Well, Frank, as they say up here in New England, that wraps up another wicked good round.
Yeah, you've just played one of the best golf courses up in New England area, and it was